Ashnazg durbatuluk, Ashnazg gimbatul, Ashnazg thrakatuluk, Ag burzum ishi krimpatul. That is the rhyme of the ring. Hello, my fellow Tolkienites, and the Rings of Power is navigating the tricky waters of review-driven, shall we say, narrative. Although Amazon Prime is committed to 5 seasons, so I'm not going to, belittle their efforts. Nevertheless, just as I think the Rings of Power is gaining some momentum, it loses it and just lose it. Wah, 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 wah. Like Eminem. That's right. You can be an Eminem and Tolkien fan at the same time. And in fact, if you're like me, aspire to write, but not in high fantasy. Like I write about science fiction and travel philosophy in my books, An Android Awoke and A Life Afloat, respectively. Anyway, coming back to the Rings of Power, the season is progressing all right. The first season, of course, was heavily criticized for some okay reasons and some completely online hate reasons. And that is the time we live in. That is the reality of the digital world. And I think the makers of the show have embraced that. They know that they are going to get brickbats no matter what they create. And because it is such a huge viewer base, such a huge viewership, the people who are not happy tend to express their feelings more, shall I say. But I for sure am positive that the Rings of Power will turn out to be a good addition to the Tolkien media verse, the Tolkienverse. And Peter Jackson, of course, set a very high bar, and I think his movies were quite unattainable in terms of quality and sticking to the source material. The director's cut was even better for the Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen the director's cut of the Hobbit movies. I don't even know if there are director's cuts of those movies. But in any case, it doesn't take a genius to see that Tolkien's mythology, along with the Silmarillion and the entire continent of Valinor, that will not be explored, I think, because these seasons are going to focus on the Second Age, the war between Sauron and elves and men and dwarves and Ents. Let's see how Ents play a role in this. Tom Bombadil, of course, has just dropped a bombshell by giving the stranger a bit of a quote that Gandalf says to Frodo in the movie and in the book as well, about many who live deserve death and many who die deserve life, and can you give it to them? So let's see how it turns out to be. And Rings of Power, of course, is going to be a power to reckon, a force to reckon with in the streaming game, no matter what reviews we, the audience, put out in the vast expanse of the internet. But I'm hoping that there will be more readers of Tolkien's canon due to this series, because it's a very, very nice expanse to explore, the Middle Earth that was created by Tolkien. And check out my other videos about Tolkien. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Akshat. I'm from India, and I know that there are not many Tolkien fans in India, which is why I make these videos in English. But I'm hoping for a day within my lifetime जब मैं आराम से अपने मातृभाषा में भी टोल्कियन के बारे में विस्तार से अपनी भावनाएं प्रकट कर सकूं. So that was Hindi, and if you've been watching so long, thank you so much. Do check out my other Tolkienverse videos, like I said, and I will be sharing this with the Rings of Power X handle. Let's see if they find the thoughts of a faraway viewer in a faraway land to be of any consequence. But all I'll say is, good show, good job, and continue to take the brickbats with the bouquets, because you've taken a grand step in making the most expensive series in the history yet. Of course, it's going to be surpassed by bigger studios and bigger series and bigger stories, but none come close to Tolkien in terms of sheer scope, because he's created his own universe in the Middle Earth, and that is something that deserves to be explored and enriched, I would say. Even though I would say, as a parting thought, that too many liberties are being taken with the source material, but overall I think they are sticking to the script, at least as far as the Tolkien estate is concerned, who I will try and tag, if I remember to, in the X post that I share this video on, because the Tolkien estate has given its explicit go ahead and approval to this series. So I assume that monetary gains might have played a part in that. In any case, once again, thank you so much for watching, and do check out my other Tolkienverse videos. Namari, as they say in Elvish, and do take care, stay safe, and, well, shall I say, power on, whether you have the One Ring or not, right? And I will round off by ending with the English version of the Rhyme of the Ring, which is: one ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. I'm Akshat signing off, and thank you so much once again for watching.